Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So West Virginia's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wang. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They'll run the screen. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then being able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
Trying play action. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
He wants to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Warrior. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Georgia State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team. Breaks into the open. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here.
Black 24. Black 24. Let go.
Here's the fly sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Georgia State jumps back to the line. The hand to the running back. Still on his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State. Extra point here will tie the game. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Lots of room to run. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders.
Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. A turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Grab in the backfield. It's Royer. Touchdown, West Virginia. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Georgia State jumps back to the line. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll run the option. Slithers into space. Gets it past the marker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Royer. Nice move. Creates some space. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. And the Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
Pace, 27, jump.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for.
There he goes! He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Panthers want to move quickly.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. All right, guys, let's chat about Georgia State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Dropping back, it's Banks. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Panthers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. on the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Bounced right back to them. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to slam it. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a heat. At the 35, he's open. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's driving. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Royer. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll go to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. The Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And they'll knock him down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Royer. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Just keep slinging it. Here's the pressure. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And he's wrapped up. For a solid return on the pick. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
To the air, it's Banks. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
Charcoal, charcoal, charcoal. 221 wing, 221 wing.
Now from inside the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. The snap sets up the throw. Got his man on the outside. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We've got to figure something out. We've got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Takes the handoff. It's Briggs. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The offense in hurry-up mode.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's got it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Royer. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Gets it out quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to run it. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. He's going to let it go. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, West Virginia. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Looking for a man. It's Banks. Right on the money. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game, and you're going to have to just start taking shots.
Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Caught, close to the marker, it's locked. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
They'll try to snap it quickly. DB's right up on the receivers. They're going to go to the air on 30 short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
The option look. Makes a man miss. There he goes. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking to throw, it's Banks. Throws to the wideout. He got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, looking for a man. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The throw to the outside is complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. This offense has it with really good field position.
Here we go, here we go.
Firing to the right, complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They're dealing with a second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Driver. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Fires to the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
What a helpless feeling for this defense to commit that penalty and pretty much end the game. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Madison. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Second down coming up.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought